Promotions. Today I'm going to be discussing the transition from a physical landscape to a virtual or digital landscape. So COVID has come and we're currently going to the third lockdown in Ireland. So it's a moment in time. But if you consider the importance of physical landscapes, so buildings, offices, retail premises, stuff like that, I think they're losing their authority. And I think virtual landscape or virtual reality, the digital world is becoming much more important. So I think we're going to enter into recession in 2030 or 2023. This might come back and bite me in the ass, but I think there'll be a global recession then. And I think we're going to see a serious drop off in the value of physical premises or offices, retail, and it's not like that money just exits the system. I think that money is going to move virtually. I think you're going to be looking at companies developing, instead of having fancy offices, they'll have better and better websites. They'll have more features compared to, each time you're adding a story to your building, or comparatively you're adding a new usability feature to your website, or each time you're putting a much more buildings out there, many more buildings in different geographical locations. Instead of that, now you're starting to develop websites for the UK, websites for America, websites for different countries, and expanding those websites with a digital marketing plan. This, I think, is the future. I think this is how you have to, conceptually a website is kind of hard for people. It's hard to get your mind around how it works, but if you view it in that manner, it's not, the internet is not overly complicated. It's a sequence of wires that are connected to computers that are left on all the time, in essence. So your website features on one of those computers. View the computers as, I suppose you can view them as cities, and then view the roads as the wires that connect everything together. So the concept is to get your website to stand out in the city, have the best website, have the best user interface. It's not just something that you leave there and it's passive. Even if you're starting digital marketing, it's something you should be constantly looking to innovate. We constantly look to innovate our website. So we're constantly looking to come up with different ways to optimize our experience, to make I suppose, to allow us to focus more and more on sales, to automate as much as we possibly can. This is something that I'm advising our clients to do. So I hope that little ramble makes sense to you. I do think we are entering into a rapid phase of digitization and virtual reality. I don't think that the internet is going to become everything, and humanity will slide into the background, but I do think it'll be a harmonious relationship, and it is good to think about it conceptually as buildings. So your website is a building in a city that is connected by roads to every other city in the world. Anyone can visit it at a heartbeat. You can visit your website from the Amazon jungle. You can visit your website from the North Pole at an instant, in terms of milliseconds. So, it's not like someone from the North Pole can travel to your shop or visit your office in milliseconds, but they can go onto your website and they can interact with you through your website in a profitable and productive manner. So I hope this video is of use. No one's going to watch it, no one's going to like it, no one's going to share it. But I hope it gets a concept across to you of why it's vital that you invest your time and effort in developing your website to, I suppose, as optimal a condition as you possibly can get it to. I'm not saying it's everything. I'm not saying it's the be all and end all. But it is a component that most people should start to consider a lot more. With, I suppose, the third lockdown. The third lockdown in itself is just proof that the world's going to go on. People are going to do more and more online, fast tracking it, if anything. So as the siren goes off, thank you so much for watching Plus Promotions. I'm Dylan. Bye bye.